For Wolverhampton's proudest litter picker, Lew, and his constant partner in grime, Dave, the continual battle against illegally dumped rubbish continues. But the sun's shining, and their first call of the day initially doesn't seem too bad at all. Just the usual smattering of dog poo.
Oh, what we got here, Dave? Dog mess. Well, it doesn't seem too bad at all.
But that's until Lew peeks to see what's hiding over the fence.
Oh, blimey, look at this. Oh, they've had a go again, they?
Behind the fence is a revolting fly tip, obviously dumped here under the cover of last night. Like Yarno in Westminster, before Lew and Dave can get to grips with it, they need to try and find any evidence in the rubbish to hopefully identify the culprits.
Me and my partner here just go a quick nosy round, see if we can find any evidence as to where it's come from. There's old settees, dog baskets, wicker chairs, newspapers, mop buckets. But as we'll clear it up and we'll just have a nose. If we find any envelopes, addresses, we'll hand them into the office and they can probably investigate it.
But with hefty fines awarded to anyone who's prosecuted for fly tipping, the offenders are getting even more cunning.
People tend to these days, they know they can get fined up to £2,000 on fly tipping. So obviously they'll try and remove as much evidence as they can. So that doesn't leave us much to go on.
But what it does leave, however, is the task of clearing the fly tip. And as always, the heavy stuff gets loaded first.
When I came to work for Wolverhampton Council as a litter picker, and obviously emptying the bins in the streets and the lampposts, I didn't realise I'd be moving furniture. If I wanted a furniture job like this, I'd have probably gone to DFS.
For a lot of us, finding this fly tip on the first job of the day would be seriously annoying, but Lew is made of stronger stuff.
It's not annoying, I'm out here, lovely sunshine. It's probably annoying if there was 10 foot of snow and I've got to struggle through that. But as it happened, we're having one nice day this year, and it's today.
In Wolverhampton, Lew and Dave have made good progress clearing the larger items from the fly tip. Now it's time to confront Lew's most hated legacy, left by the fly tippers.
As you can see here, we've got an aquarium. Just broken, battered glass. Just imagine your children playing here, falling on that. And in the news at the moment, you hear of all this stabbing. You'd stab yourself. That could be a killer. Why are people so irresponsible and leave something like that when they know children can come round here and play? It does make me angry to think a child could fall on this and just think of the consequences.
But Lew's got very personal reasons for his hatred of discarded broken glass.
When I was a young lad and I was playing actually in the churchyard you do when you're kids, and I jumped over this wall and there was a broken bottle the other side, and it actually took a chunk out my leg here, which took quite a long time to heal because it had gouged it out. And that's probably what I always think about when I'm picking broken glass in, that I had an accident when I was a kid. I went to school with children, you know that, don't you? Yes, I did. Everybody thinks I've always been old.
So with Dave and Lew's hard work, the fly tip is eventually cleared. All that's left to do now is clear some of the dog poo out on the grass.
Rather a large size, I wouldn't like to meet the dog on a dark night.
But on getting up close and personal with the dog poo, there's no chance of it turning Lew's stomach.
No, nothing turns my stomach. The only thing that turns my stomach at times is looking at him. Look at him, my old pal. Number one he is there, David, hey? Look at that smile. My team leader, one of the best. He's top hole, I tell you.
In Wolverhampton, Lew and partner Dave are now on their way to their regular litter picking rounds. But there seems to be no chance today of Lew making good progress as he spied a pigeon slightly worse for wear in the middle of the road.
Dead bird here, David. We've stopped now, just it looks like there's a dead bird on the road. Obviously, we'll clear it up. It'll save any dogs probably running into the road, try to pick it up and have another kill or something like that. So it won't take us too many minutes just to clear it up.
Clearing up roadkills is a major part of Dave and Lew's daily duties. Whether they're pets or just wildlife, it's all in a day's work.
I know one thing, this hasn't died of bird flu.
Clearing the pigeon may be one thing, but when it comes to domestic pets, it's quite another. To delay the boys even further from their litter-picking schedule, they've now been called out to retrieve a dead cat that's been reported by a local resident. But the first thing to do is actually locate it.
The phone call was very vague, so we've got to keep having a nosy. I love animals. I had 3 cats myself. Once they've slowly died of old age and what have you. I suppose I'll die of old age one of these days.
Further down the path, eventually Lou finds the unlucky cat.
Here, David, here's the cat. Oh, he does look a sorry sight, doesn't he? This has been dead for quite a while. I think somebody just chucked it here. There's no tags on it or anything like that. What I'll do tonight and the rest of the week, I'll scour our local Express and Star on the lost and found. Somebody may have lost it, and if I find out, and I can probably get in touch with them, and I'll tell them where it is. It's sad because it looks like it's a young cat. Now we just get it settled down as nice as we can into the bag. Just tie it up, David.
The cat will be taken in the carcass bag to the local depot, as is the procedure with all roadkills, and it'll remain there tagged for 7 days in the fridge in case anyone claims it. Otherwise, it will be incinerated. Perhaps Lou can now eventually get on with some litter picking. In Wolverhampton, Lou and Dave have at last started their regular litter picking round. With all the call-outs today, you'd expect Lou to be somewhat downbeat, but it'll take a lot more than that to dampen Lou's mood.
Hello girls, having a good day? Lovely, eh? Going to home sunbathing or what? You lucky girls. Do you live round here? Yeah. We'll have 2 cups of tea, all right, no sugar. Ta-da! You're going to have a bit of banter with the girls, are you, as they walk by?
With a hectic but very productive day under his belt, it's a perfect time for Lou to reflect on just how the public perceive the career of a litter picker.
They see us picking litter and they probably think, oh, look at them doing that job, I'd never do that. But I enjoy it, I've never looked down on it. I think some people do look down on you, yeah, just because you're a litter picker. But a lot of people also say, what a good job you're doing. A lot of people say, you'll never be out to work. We probably won't be. But this is a good job, and you leave the streets clean, you can walk away, and you're quite proud.